talk to y'all so far in this video, but I'm really excited. So I think it was a few months ago I did basically like a whimsy day in my life where I was trying to incorporate more whimsy in my life. And I feel like sometimes we think in order to live a whimsical life, it has to be like some crazy day, or we have to have like crazy things around us. And I just really don't think that's the case. I think every day, even a day when you're at home, can be whimsical. You could add sprinkles to your coffee. You could play jazz on in the background. You could turn on all these cozy lamps, light candles. Like, I truly just believe we have to look for the whimsy around us. But I will say in this video, I'm going to intentionally add whimsy to my day because I think I'm needing it a little bit. In my last video, I was a literal homebody for 2 days, which is totally fine. I feel like in fall and winter, I definitely lean into being at home more. There's just like something about it. I really like kind of hibernate and go into like cozy mode. And you girls know we're coming into Black Friday season. I've just been working on new products, working really hard, honestly. So just being cozy at home has been the vibe. But I think for my mental, I need to kind of go out and like just do a few things and kind of romanticize life, live a little bit more whimsical life today, because I have just been at home not really getting ready, and I just want to throw on a little bit of makeup, put on an outfit, and just kind of go have a productive yet whimsical day. So we are going to like sprinkle in on purpose some whimsy, but I definitely don't want it to feel like in order to like live a whimsical life, you have to go out and like go to a coffee shop and do all this stuff, because that's definitely not the case. But today we're going to kind of sprinkle it in intentionally because, like I said, I'm just kind of needing it. So if you're also kind of needing a little whimsical refresh day, maybe this video will give you just like some fun, simple things that you could go do. We're not going to do anything crazy by any means, but I'm really excited to kind of go out and hang with y'all. So putting on just like a little bit of makeup in a huge way I love to kind of whimsify my day is wearing my robe when I'm getting ready. I feel like when I was younger, just like in movies and stuff, like just like rom-coms, coming of age movies, they always got ready in their little robe, and I don't know, I've always thought that was like so feminine and just like so cute. So I've been trying to do that more. Plus there's something about in like fall winter time, our house is so chilly, like we just leave it cooler just because obviously, like, I don't know, it's winter time and we're not like running the heat like crazy. And so I feel like when I wake up in the mornings, our house is a little chilly, which I honestly love. But there's something about like going, like getting up and going to my bathroom and grabbing my robe. I just love it so much. It's just like comforting and really sweet. So I've just been kind of wearing this in the mornings when I get ready, and there's something about it that's really fun. So I made this one. It's on my shop. I can link it down below. I do think we might only have, or I don't know, are all the sizes in stock? I'm not really sure. I think some of the sizes are in stock, some are out of stock, but I will link them down below. But obviously any robe will do. You could even thrift a really cute robe. I always see people thrift like the most beautiful, like silk, fun, girly robes, and I cannot relate. I've never been able to find them, but you definitely don't have to buy one. You might already have one. Okay, gonna work on my makeup and we'll touch base in a little bit. What's not whimsical is keeping your bronzer in a dirty Ziploc bag. It's dirty from the bronzer though. It's not like I put it in a used bag. But you know what? That's not really giving whimsical this morning, but it's giving practical, because this Bare Minerals bronzer, I love it, but it's just like this fine, messy powder, and I was like, no, that is not gonna go ruin my very cute makeup pouch. So I threw it in a little Ziploc bag, and that's just how it is. So we are all for practical whimsy. We're for the whimsy, but you know, some things just don't have to be whimsy, and that's okay. We keep it realistic too. This bronzer truly is so good though. It's like a mineral one, so the ingredients are just so much cleaner, and I just think it warms up my face so nicely. It is pretty pigmented, which I like because I hate when you buy a bronzer and I feel like it does nothing. But you really gotta blend it, because if not, you will have little brown spots on your face. And 'tis the season where I feel like you kind of have to take it down your neck. Like I always kind of do, but I really do now, because I'm just like losing all of my tan. It's so sad. I know there's worse things and I sound silly, but I get so sad when I'm losing my summer tan. I'm definitely tempted to do some of my like non-toxic self tanner that I have, but also too, I'm like, it's good to embrace your natural skin. Last year, I don't think I self tanned once over winter, which was like a huge feat for me. I hadn't done that in years, but I can't say if I'm going to do that again this year. I kind of missed it. We'll see. I need to get more of this Rare Beauty blush. This is the shade Encourage. This is my favorite shade ever, but the bottle is running so low. I think I said this in my last video, like my Whimsy video, but I'm telling you something about wearing a ton of blush. That's Whimsy. I do not care about blush blindness. I don't care if people are like, whoa. I'm gonna blend that more, by the way. I don't care if people are like, whoa, she's wearing so much blush. I think it is so cute and girly just to have like this flush to your face. And yeah, it's not natural. It's me wearing tons of blush, but I think it's cute, so I don't really care. I feel like it's so important too to find like your blush shade because it really just depends on your skin tone. But like that like Rare Beauty one, I'm telling you, it's such a flattering shade. It like intimidated me out of the bottle because it's kind of like purpley, but it's a really pretty one. Another little whimsical thing I feel like is wearing eyeshadow. For so long I haven't really worn eyeshadow, but recently I've been getting back into it because how fun is it to have like sparkly little eyelids, and it's just fun. Like I'm literally putting like a pinky mauve in my crease just because I can, and I think it's cute. I've also been loving going in with like a really dark brown on an angled brush and doing just like a really soft kind of eyeliner. I feel like in the past when I had worn like a liquid eyeliner or a black eyeliner, it was just very harsh on my just skin tone and features. It just didn't always like favor me, I feel like. But anytime I do like a really dark brown through like an eyeshadow, I feel like it just makes it softer. Ah, it just got in my eye. I just felt it like drop in. Okay, cool. But I feel like it just looks a little bit more soft and feminine, and it complements my features. So if you have not tried that, I really like it. I kind of just stick with it too, more so in like the outer parts of my eye, because I have kind of small eyes. Like I think they're almond shape, or I don't know, but my eyes aren't super big, so I feel like anytime I've put like taken my eyeliner closer into like the middle part or like inner part of my eyes, it just makes them look, I think, a little bit smaller. Now I just need a little lippy. I've been really liking this one from Lawless. It's in the shade Slip. I feel like I maybe talked about it in my last video, but it's kind of like your lips but better. And then I'm just gonna put a little bit of Road Over. Just adds a little bit of like a sheen. Okay, and our makeup is done. Now I need to pick out my outfit and kind of fix my hair. It is not the best hair day, so I might honestly wear like a headband. I love these headbands because I feel like they give so much volume because I have very fine hair and I never have volume. So these are kind of like a fun hack, and y'all know I get really overstimulated with my hair and my face, so we might be doing a headband, but we'll see. You never know. Okay, this outfit is kind of surprising me because it's not necessarily what I would always like kind of go to and like turn to, I feel like, for Whimsical, but I'm really loving it. I have on like my dark barrel jeans from American Eagle. I got these last year and they're not like super barrely. I have some that are like mega barely, and I feel like these ones aren't like crazy. And then this little button down, it's like kind of like a linen navy and white button down. I got this from ASOS a bit ago, and then the star of the show, but you can't even see it, so I'm kind of mad. But this Free People belt, look at it. It's literally yellow with silver, just like big, not studs, what would you call that? Like maybe studs. But it kind of bums me out because I have to tuck in this side because the belt is so long. I need to have Dev like kind of cut it. But then you can't see the studs because like they're obviously like all around the belt. But it's okay. You can still see I have on like a really cute little yellow belt. And then I'm going to wear my like little Circus by Sam Edelman ballet flats that I literally always wear. They're downstairs, but I'll show y'all when I grab them. But I think this is the outfit. I feel just like really cute and like a gal that could just be like in a cafe, sipping her coffee, reading her book, drawing. I don't know. That's like what I feel like I'm channeling. And then I have for my hair, to keep my hair out of my face, my sweet little tortoise and rhinestone hair clips that, fun fact, match my nails perfectly. My nail girl killed it. But that's the look for the day. I guess let's get out of here. Oh my gosh, actually no, I'm forgetting a very important step for me to feel whimsical is having a yummy, feminine, cute perfume. I feel like that is key, and I'm really excited. This is not sponsored, but L'Occitane actually sent me some of their some of their perfumes, some of their new perfumes, and they all smell amazing. I think they came out with like 12. They sent me 3, and they sent me like So I don't even know how to say this one. But this one, it looks like cedar or something. It's definitely more of like a musky autumn scent. Like I really feel like Devin could wear this too. Like it's not like very florally or anything. It smells super good and cozy though. And then they sent me a rose one, and then they sent me Fleurs Day something. I don't really know what that means. Flowers something. But my favorite one is the rose one. Something about it just smells like something when I was little I would have smelled on like my mom or a woman passing, and I would have been like, wow, that smells amazing. I don't know. It just like gives off a very feminine and sweet vibe. You always have to twirl in your perfume. That smells so good. I wish y'all could smell it through the screen. It is so girly. This is peak happiness right here. If you know these yellow boxes, you know. I think it's definitely just more so a thing in the South, but I love Bojangles. I rarely ever get it because, I mean, at the end of the day, it's like fast food. But I get the kids chicken supreme. It's 2 chicken tenders, honey mustard, and then I get mac and cheese too. That's in there. And then it always comes with the sweet tea. I don't really know if I'm gonna drink this. I might just like take it home and put it in the fridge for like if I want it later. But we're just gonna have a little moment and eat my lunch. You know, what's more whimsy than some chicken tenders? No, for real, this just like sounded so good to me, and I just wanted to get out of the house. Like I didn't want to waste time and make like lunch or something. I was like, I'll just grab something fun and easy that sounds good. This is hitting the spot. I was getting a little bit hangry, I'm not gonna lie. I decided to like wait to eat my food till I got to the coffee shop I'm about to go into. So like I was driving for like 15 minutes and I could just smell the food and I was so hungry. And then I got to the coffee shop I'm going to. It's in downtown Apex if you're like local, and all of the parking was so full. Like it literally, I don't know what's happening. I'm like, it's a Wednesday during the day, like I don't know why it's so packed. And they're like redoing the parking too, so there's like tons of construction vehicles. It literally took me 20 minutes to find a spot. 20 minutes. My patience is being tested for sure. But I put on my worship music. I was like, nope, it's all good. I'll get my spot when I need my spot. But I was getting a little bit hungry. I'm excited to go to this coffee shop though. It's very nostalgic for me. Sorry, I'm like talking with my mouth full. I'm trying to cover it and be a lady, okay? But I used to go to this coffee shop all the time. Like Dev and I, when we started dating, we would meet here. And they always have like little fall flavors and stuff. So it'll be fun. We'll do work and get a fall drink. Definitely just resetting though, because I got so hungry. I'm also so sad because I realized I forgot to put on my wedding rings, and I'm bummed because my guy that like did my ring is in like downtown Apex, and he'll always clean my ring for free. And I was like, oh my gosh, I could go drop it off because it is so funky. And I didn't wear it. I always wear it too, so I feel naked. Like when I realized, my heart kind of sank, and I was like, no, it's at home, it's in my ring dish, we're all good. But that bothers me. Like little silver trays and things, and I keep pinning them, and I found so many good things, so I'll give y'all a haul. All of the Kirkland's art is 40% off, and they have so many sweet just like Christian ones, and my sister-in-law actually told me she got those too back there, that everything was on sale. And honestly, like all of these prices are amazing, so I'm kind of going crazy for the house because I was like, worst case, if I don't love something, I can always just return it. I'm kind of just buying all this because we need so much art and these prices are so good. All right, girlies, I'm back home and we are going to do a haul. I'm so excited. I did not plan to kind of be like such a shopper girl, but you know, it just happened. So here we are. But I just feel like I've had, like, I don't know, I feel like I've been vlogged, I guess, a ton today because when I'm out in public, I'm not super good about it. But I've had quite the whimsy little day. Of course, this is very much not a realistic day-to-day whimsy kind of example because obviously I'm not gonna go shopping and like buy all the stuff that I did today, but there was something about just like kind of wandering around some stores that just made me very happy, and I thought I would show y'all what I picked up. I'm gonna start with what I thrifted because I think I'm most excited, honestly, about what I thrifted. I have not stepped foot in a thrift store in months. It's been so long just because I feel like, I don't know, I kind of had to take a break from it. I feel like I was going and just buying things because they were like good deals and not necessarily like the right buy for our house, and just like clothes that like I didn't necessarily need. So I kind of have stopped a little bit on the thrifting, but I told Deb recently, I was like, one thing I do really want to be intentional about like looking for is silver stuff. I'm loving like silver trays. Like we have one in our bathroom and I've like been pinning so many just like silver trays and things, and I definitely like want to keep looking because you'll see I didn't quite find, like I want to find a really big silver tray to like put somewhere with like flowers on it and like just use it as like a cutie little tray or like a getting ready tray with like my makeup on it. But I'm very happy with what I found. So anyways, I'm like yapping too much. One thing I got was this little silver cup, and you're probably like, why did you get that? It's so plain. But on Pinterest, I've been seeing people using like silver vases, and this isn't really like a vase, it's definitely like a cup, but I feel like with flowers, this would be so cute. Or even like my makeup brushes, pins, I could put like our toothbrushes in here. I don't know, something about this, I'm like loving silver right now, and I just think it is really cute. And it's like a legit nice silver, so happy about this. I think everything I got like at the thrift store was discounted. It says it was $3, but I know I got it for even less than that. Then I got these silver plates. I don't really know if we'll actually eat off of these very much, but for content stuff, I just have really fun ideas for the business with these. And just even like eating buttered toast, like I will 1000% use these. I only got two because like I said, I don't really think we're gonna like actually be like using these a ton, where I wanted to have like a full set for when people come over. But these are also like really heavy silver, and they have like these flower details on the side, and I just think something about them is just so pretty. Or even like I'm making new stickers, like when my new stickers come, just having like a ton of stickers on here or craft supplies on here. I don't know, my mind is kind of going. I just think these are really fun. So got those. And then my favorite thing I think I thrifted was this like real copper like bunt pan, I guess. It's literally copper, it's heavy and so beautiful, and it has a little hook. Ooh, I'm like dropping it. I definitely want to hang this somewhere on the kitchen, or like maybe the wall by like our little coffee bar or something. But my mom has a few of these hung up in her kitchen. It just like makes it feel really cozy and cute. This said $10, but I also got this for cheaper too. But I just think this was quite the steal. I'm really happy about this. So I got like good things, like things that actually I will love, I feel like having at the house. And like this, come on, like that's a no-brainer. These were a little bit more unnecessary, but again, I don't even know how much these were. They're probably, like they were so cheap. All I know is I walked out of there spending $12 for like all of this. But I got CDs, and they're Christmas CDs, because in my car, I like to have CDs. I don't have many, but there's something about like not having to like use Spotify or use technology. I know like, I don't know, a CD player is technology, but there's something so nostalgic about like picking out a CD and like putting it in your car. So I got the Nutcracker because I love the Nutcracker. Fun fact, I was in like the Nutcracker for like the New York City, or not New York City. What am I saying?
I don't know what you're saying.
Did you not know I was in the New York City?
Like,
Ballet Nutcracker? That'd be iconic. No, North Carolina. I don't know why I said New York City. But for the North Carolina ballet, I was like one of like the little kids that got to be in it, and so I was a gingerbread man, and it was just like super fun. I love the Nutcracker, I always have. So got the Nutcracker CD, and I know it's classical music, but I'm telling you, there's something about the Nutcracker, and classical music in general is so underrated. And then I got Harry Connick Jr.'s Christmas, which is just like funny to me. I don't know, like kind of classic and fun. So I definitely want to start to thrift some more little Christmas CDs to keep in the car, because I just think it's kind of fun and different. I feel like CDs are whimsy. That's whimsy. And thrifting, whimsy. Okay, I need to like start hurrying up. I'm just chatting way too much. Kirkland's art was 40% off. Sister-in-law kind of told me that like little tidbit, and I was hoping it was still on sale, and they were. I went a little crazy, and you might be like, Lily, did you need all of that? Actually, yes, I did. I even just went through all of it with Deb, and I was like, tell me if there's anything I should return, all of that. And he was like, honestly, these were all good buys because we need art for our house so bad. Like, even, I'm not gonna put these ones on the stairs, like eventually I'd like to have some art and like the stairway, and we just have not really bought much for our house. We're coming up on 3 years, and I definitely, I don't know, like I didn't want to kind of succumb to like the pressure of like when you buy a house you have to like fill it right away. So we've definitely not done that, but it's kind of been to the point where I'm like, okay, we've been here 3 years and we like really have not bought much. And so I've been wanting to buy just like some more art and things to kind of like warm up and like cozyfy the house. And so my thought process was we really need art for the walls, and they're 40% off, and these were all really sweet. So when this video is going up, I'm not really sure if it's still on sale at Kirkland's, but definitely worth going in and seeing. So this little cutie I thought was precious. Normally $16.99, and I got it 40% off. So pretty inexpensive, but it's just so pretty. No idea where we'll put that, but I just think it's adorable. I got this for like kind of the front of the house. It just says make yourself at home, and it's very cool. Like I like kind of this like basket material, and then this is like canvas, but we have a perfect spot for this like right at our entryway. And I don't know, I just think it's like very cozy, like make yourself at home. This I think is so cute. I love how it's an oval shape. I feel like I don't really have any art that's not like a rectangle or square. Yeah, now that I'm looking around, I really don't. So something about this I think is going to be really cute on just like a little wall somewhere, but it just has like hills and a little house. Just happy. This one I literally got for $5. It was $8.97, and then I got it 40% off, and there's nothing wrong with it. I was like, why is this on sale? Like, it made me second guess myself. I'm like, is this not cute? But this is so cute. It's a dark frame, has like this kind of textured like outer part of like the art, and then there's like the little red roses and a bow, and it's watercolor. Like that is actually so pretty, so love that. Then these are my favorite. I've been really wanting to have some scripture on the walls, and this is why I went in. My sister-in-law had these, and I was like, I need these, and then getting them on sale is even better. I think I got them for like $17, or actually maybe a little bit less. But this just says, commit to the Lord whatever you do, and he will establish your plans. Proverbs 16:3, and it's a really pretty just dark wood frame, and then it has that just like blue pretty pattern in the back. I just thought that was so cozy and so sweet. Or is it blue? Actually, it might be like a really dark green, bluish green. I don't really know, but it's cute. And then I also got this one, Bless the Lord, O my soul, Psalm 103:1, and that's so cute. It just literally has like a dark brown background, and then the green leaves. How precious are these? I don't know where we're gonna put these ones, and I don't know like if I would keep them together. I feel like you maybe could, but I'm gonna probably separate them. But I just want some more cute scripture for the walls, so it's definitely kind of good to know that Kirkland's does that and that they run sales, because I'd like to get even more eventually for like upstairs. And then I thought these were gonna be on sale, and I checked and they weren't, but honestly I think that's okay. They're these really cute candlesticks, and they're really heavy. I mean, they're like legit, and I just think for the holidays, especially with the tapered candle and a bow tied on it, they're gonna be so cute. Oh, also, the dogs next door are howling, so if you hear that, that's what's going on. Then I also got this little barn Christmas art. I thought this was so precious. Deb was saying maybe for like our guest bathroom, or I was thinking maybe by our coffee bar for Christmas. Obviously not gonna hang this up quite yet, but I just thought that was really cute. I liked kind of the scallop detailing, like something about this frame I just thought was like very kind of in style and really cozy and cute. And then the last thing I got, I know I've been like yapping forever, is this really cute orchid. I'm like, what in the world? This is fake, but I feel like it looks super real. Like I saw it in the store, and I was like, I actually love that. And I just think this is gonna be so adorable for somewhere in the house. I'm not really sure where yet, but then even like at Christmas time, tying a red bow, I think on this would just be so adorable. So I'm really excited about that. And this was on sale too. I think I got it for $18 versus I think it's normally $40, which I think 18 for this is pretty good. So that is my haul. You'll have to let me know in the comments like what your favorite thing I thrifted was, and then what your favorite thing I got from Kirkland's was, because I'm very curious. I'm really happy, honestly, with all of it. I feel like all of these were very good purchases, and I'm pumped. That's my girly little whimsy haul. Hello, girlies. We're not gonna get the art hung up tonight because it's obviously already kind of late, but I think this is going to be so cute at our entryway. Like, make yourself at home, and then this wall is literally perfect for it. So When we get everything up in like a different video, I'll definitely show you girls, because I just have a feeling all the art is gonna make such a big difference. And I have a mirror too that's like a longer mirror that I really want to hang up there. I thrifted it a while ago. It's like up in our guest room. But I feel like before the holidays, it's kind of motivating me to like go ahead and get a lot hung up and just all these fun things, because then I feel like at the holidays it makes it extra cozy when you have like all of your mirrors and your art up, and I feel like I'm holding on to so much stuff that we haven't hung up yet. For a little evening walk. The sun is setting. I feel like today went by so fast, but then now that I think about it, I was at the coffee shop for so long, so I guess it was just like a time warp there. I don't really know. But this is my walk outfit. These are my little like barrel kind of pants from Aerie. I got these last year. I don't know if they still make these or not, but I really like them because they're just like baggy and kind of like barrely. And then this is my Pop Flex little zip up that they sent me. I think I opened this maybe in a vlog with y'all, but I love it. It is like the nicest quality little zip up ever, and I just love how like kind of puffy it is. This is my little walk outfit, and then I'm gonna wear my hokas, and then it is starting to get dark, and I never walk when it's getting dark, but I'll have Deb there, so I'll have my protector with me, so it'll be all good. When I was eating dinner outside, it felt very chilly, but who knows? Maybe like sometimes when I get walking, I get a lot warmer, and I could maybe regret this outfit, but I'm pretty sure it felt pretty chilly to me. And I feel like a good whimsy tip is just spending time outside, like even just me eating outside without my phone. I literally just sat out there, listened, well, I guess I was kind of listening. Our neighbor is playing music, so I had to kind of listen to his music. So that was like not quite what I was going for, but all good. But like, I don't know, you kind of like hear birds or like little things. It's kind of nice to like sit outside with like no phone, no stimulation besides your neighbor's music. That's the only stimulation allowed, I guess. But it was really nice. And now we're gonna go for a walk and get some steppies in. Something I find so whimsy is like after your shower, putting lotion all over your body and just kind of doing those like little things that maybe you don't always take time to do. Like they can just be really simple. Even like, I'm not gonna whiten my teeth tonight, but like I could whiten my teeth or do like a hair mask before I got in the shower. Didn't do that either, but I'm gonna put on like my lotion, maybe a body oil, and I feel like just taking the time to kind of like pamper yourself is so whimsical, and it always makes such a big difference in my day. So I'm gonna use my little lotion. This is the Sol de Janeiro Body Badalada Vitamin Infused Lotion. I'm not really sure. I somehow managed to get this pure. I have no idea why and how, and I feel like I never use this because it smells so good, and I just like don't want to waste it. Are y'all like that with anything? Like I am so bad about that, and that's actually something I'm trying to work on, because it's like, no, I should enjoy it and use this lotion. So that is what I'm gonna do tonight. Yeah. Usually when I think whimsical at night, I think of matching PJs, but I need to do laundry and like all of mine are dirty. So these are technically not matching PJs, but I still feel cute and cozy. You know, I got some like little sequins on my shirt. I would say that's pretty fancy for bedtime. So now I'm gonna go downstairs and make some tea, and then it is late. It's 9:30 already, but y'all know like I've kind of been a night owl and it's not good, but I just am like working so well at night. Like my creative ideas have been so good, so I've kind of just been like harnessing it. Well, I know it's kind of bad, but I think I'm gonna go make some tea and then paint my toenails, because it won't take me long to paint my toes, but I just feel like I need that. Like I've not painted my toenails in so long and they're driving me crazy. They're all chipped, and that just sounds fun and feminine to do, to drink my tea and paint my toes, especially because Olive and June sent over those new colors. One of the colors I'm like so drawn to and obsessed with, so I think we're gonna do that. I'm not going to show the toesies on here for, I think, reasons you can probably put together, but this color is so pretty. I honestly wish I could show y'all because it is so cute for fall. Like, I'm actually obsessed with it, but I did make a huge mess because it's kind of like a really dark color. So I'm really cleaning up the edges, and I literally just dip one of the Olive and June little brushes, but I mean, you can find brushes like this anywhere, into pure acetone, and I feel like it helps to just make it look a lot better. Like, obviously it will kind of come off over time, like on your skin, like when you shower and stuff, but I feel like ever since I started doing this, it really makes it kind of look like, honestly, I got like my toes done, because it makes it look like I'm really good at painting them, and I'm not very good at painting them. So the best little hack. But honestly, I've been putting off painting my toes for so long because I feel like I don't have to paint my toenails that much. I don't really know why. Like, my fingers get messed up. I mean, now I'm like actually getting them done, and we're using like builder gel so they don't get messed up. Like, when I was doing them myself, like, it would never really last, but for some reason on my toes it lasts forever. I'm like, what is that? I guess like we're harder on our hands probably, but anywho, glad I took the time to do this. Very whimsy. Just another night where it's so late and I've been working on new products. I just can't stop. Like, the ideas have been really coming to me this year, and I am so excited about it. I'm gonna go ahead and go upstairs and go to bed. I had planned on just vlogging today, but like, I feel like I didn't get that much footage just because I was out and about so much, and I don't like film that much when I'm out. And a lot of y'all have been telling me in the comments of my past few videos, because they've been longer, that y'all like the longer videos. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and vlog tomorrow and be wild. So I'll see you girls in the morning for another fun whimsy day. Good morning, girls. I'm so excited because Deb said he refilled our beans with new beans, and he was saying these are like his fave so far. Like, he's obsessed with them. So I'm really excited to try them. Whole Foods a few weeks ago, I think, had like 30% off coffee beans, which honestly is pretty good because beans can be pretty pricey, and they have like tons of just like local roasters. So we bought like every local roaster I feel like that they had. So the ones we're trying today are Larry's beans, and I think it was like the Cowboy blend or something. I think he put them all in here, so we don't have the bag anymore. Yeah, we don't have it, but he made it sound like they were so good, so I'm really excited to try them. So let's make a little coffee. Also, I have like a little broadcast channel on Instagram, and it doesn't cost money or anything, but I sent this little squirrel in there, and I was like, what do we name him? And y'all said, like, well, there's many options, but I feel like Chester was like the overwhelmingly like most voted, and I did like a poll and it won by a lot. So this is little Chester. Everyone say hi, Chester. I think he's so cute. He helps me make my coffees. He's very good at his job. I also feel like words are hard for me right now because I literally need coffee. I'm so tired. Okay, right off the bat, this crema is crazy. So if you don't know what the crema is, it's literally like that kind of frothy carameled color layer that's like over the espresso, and it is so thick and good, and the color of it, I feel like this is gonna be really good coffee. Oh my gosh, I feel like I kind of know what he's saying. Based off of just the look of that alone, I'm like, this is gonna be so good. I dropped an ice cube on the ground, or like it fell out of the refrigerator, and I always toss it in the sink, and it literally went over the sink and into the living room. Like, what in the world? I wish Deb was down here. I'd probably never hear the end of this though if he was. Literally, it went over our sink and into the living room. I just chucked an ice cube. I'm like, guess I'm angry. I don't know, I'm chucking ice cubes. That was kind of funny. Our mixy mixes. That looks so good. Oh my gosh, I feel like I need to take a picture. I almost just dropped it. It was like slippy. You missed it. Deb just came downstairs. She's about to leave for the warehouse. But you know how like ice drops out of our fridge? I went to throw it into the sink, and I literally threw it over the sink all the way into the living room. And I was like, I'm kind of glad you weren't down here because you would probably not like, you would probably talk about that a lot. I literally just chucked it. I completely missed the sink and it went by the couch. It was kind of funny. Yeah, you know me, pretty athletic. I feel like I need to take a little picture. All right, enough pictures. I need to try this beautiful creation. I did our cherry syrup that I made, I think was it last week's video? I don't know. I can't keep track. The color of this, am I gonna need like more milk with this one? This color's good, but I'm like, is it super strong?
It's stronger.
I did, I think 5 ounces. Girls, this looks insane. That's what's so fun about having the Ninja versus the Nespresso. I've actually gotten a few DMs recently of like what my favorite one is. Obviously, I love the Nespresso. I've been a Nespresso girl literally since I think like freshman year of high school. My mom got one and I do love it. It's super easy, it's convenient. They just came out too with like their Christmas flavors. I'm totally gonna order them. Like, I'm not gonna neglect her because she is amazing, but I will say this machine, just because you can put in your own beans, makes it so fun. It's just really cool. You can buy like local ones and it's a pretty amazing machine. I feel like the shots pull so well. I feel like they still pull well from the Nespresso, but I just think like the quality of our coffee just seems a little bit better with the Ninja. Would you agree? But it's a lot more money though. That's the thing. It's like price point is definitely a thing. Like this machine is hundreds of dollars, whereas this one at like Black Friday I think is like $100. So it's a really big difference, and that's a lot smaller. This one is huge for your counter. Like it's really big. So like if you're going to college or something, you're in a dorm room, maybe you guys like want a coffee cart. That would be me if I was in a dorm room. But also too, space is limited, so I feel like getting the cute pink little Nespresso could be a vibe. And too, like to me that's something it's just always good to have like on hand. I just love it because it's so easy. I actually use that one a lot for decaf coffees. I buy the decaf Nespresso pods because then I don't have to like put decaf beans up here because we usually always have beans in the Ninja, if that makes sense. Sorry Deborah, holding out for my review. He wants to go and I'm like yapping. But I just wanted to kind of get that off my chest because I feel like we're coming into the holiday season and I've had more messages recently like asking like my kind of thoughts on it. So those are some of my thoughts. Wow, that's very good.
Good.
It has like a back end of the flavor for me. It's like, I don't know how to describe it. You just put gum in your mouth. Dang it, I wanted you to try because I did it with a little bit of cherry. That is delicious. That's a good amount of coffee or milk for me. I can't talk. I just like, I need coffee. I literally can't speak today. Okay, girls. Larry's Beans Cowboy Blend or something. Yeah. Something cowboy.
You can really taste the coffee.
That's like a local one, I guess, if you're local. I mean, you could probably order. Yeah, you could definitely order it, but wow. That's cool. That's a local one. That's kind of fun. I still love Nat's beans. I'm definitely going to keep ordering from her. Hers are delicious, and honestly, her crema was really good too. But it's kind of fun to like support a local roaster. I was thinking I'm probably going to order from her some and then like shop around and do like local ones here and there because it's fun to just like try out different options. But her beans are literally so good. I just want to put that out there because they're delicious. They're really good. Ooh. It's so crazy how just like a coffee bean can taste so different depending on like how they're roasting it and stuff.
So it's fun trying them all.
So good. Oh, and we have to be whimsy. We're adding whimsy to our day, round 2. We're gonna add some little sprinkles. So it makes it so fun. I got these from Trader Joe's and they're like little dye-free ones. Okay, I have to flip it so you can see. Look how whimsy and cute. All right, girlies, here is my little OOTD. Definitely not as like whimsy, and it's definitely just more like a cozy outfit, but honestly I love it because I love this little fall market list crew neck so much. I'm obsessed with it. I think we still have some in stock. I'm in the size medium right now. It's like one of our comfort colors crews and they're just like so cozy. If you know, you know. And then I have on these like really dark navy leggings from Aerie. Their leggings are my favorite. And then I have on my slouchy socks that I got off of Amazon, so I'll link all this down below. And then I also have on my like little wavy headband. But I wanted something just like fall-y and comfy today because it's actually pretty chilly. I think the high is like 67. My stomach is grumbling. I need to go eat like an early lunch because I'm so hungry. But I wanted to dress fall-y because it feels good outside, and too, I think I'm gonna go over to the warehouse and help Dev fold because we got our like pre-ordered brown shirts in, and then I got some extra to actually launch on the website. So I want to go ahead and get those folded. Plus I have just not really been to the warehouse recently because I've been like staying home to work on new products. So honestly, to like miss it. I feel like I just want to go in there, see how everything's going, and I might update some inventory because I think some things on the website say they're out of stock and we actually have like 3 of them left or something. So I think I'm gonna go do some like housekeeping things over there. So this outfit is honestly perfect because it's just cozy. And I was thinking about possibly after the warehouse going on a walk because there's a few like really good walking just like areas kind of close to there. So I want it to be comfy just in case I get the wild hair to go on a walk. I, no joke, just spent 2 hours lettering a post for Instagram and like making it all cute and scrapbooky, like the vibe I've been doing. Was that the best use of my time? Probably not, but I think it turned out literally so cute. And it's so fitting because I did like random whimsy things bringing me joy lately, and I did a slideshow of just like tons of pictures I already had. I feel like that is such a good way for me to like use content but not necessarily have to like go take photos in the moment. It's just to kind of like go through my camera roll because I'm always snapping photos. I have like 160,000 photos on my phone. I'm like, I have some options to work with. So I've been trying to kind of like come up with fun carousel ideas of just content I already have. So maybe if you have a business or you're posting just online, I feel like that's kind of been a fun hack. And obviously I've had a lot of fun like adding my creative touch to posts and things, but I need to get on out of here. I did end up eating my lunch at home. I was gonna maybe take it to the warehouse from like just easier honestly to eat it here, and then I don't have to like pack a Pyrex, take it there, all the things. So I'm about to go over there and fold with Deb. He's been there for a while. He's been doing all of our shipping. So like I know he already knocked out shipping for the day, and then I think he was gonna start folding. But like I said earlier, I just like haven't been in so long, and I think I'm getting dinner with my dad tonight, and he lives like closer to the warehouse, so it's kind of good just to like go ahead and lump it all together. But I've had a really good day so far. I feel like I haven't filmed a ton, but it's just been so fun prioritizing creating. Like it's filling up my cup so much and I love it, and it's just really fun. So that's what I've been doing today. And I used to get really hard on myself and be like, okay, 2 hours making that post, probably not the smartest, but it was so fun. And I feel like you can tell on my social media that I'm having fun with it, and I think that is worth it, to be honest with you. Anywho, rant over, we got to go. It is seriously the most beautiful day ever. Blue skies, and I get to comfortably wear a crew neck and leggings. Hello, fall. It's me. Hi. It's my baby's first warehouse day. Where's little eyes? There they are. He couldn't even see the warehouse. He's so excited. He's so happy. Oh my gosh, his belly's so cute. Dev just left because he's literally been here for so long. He did all of the shipping today by himself. My stepmom is actually out of town. She's at the beach celebrating her birthday, so we haven't had her this week. And then I've been working on new products and just different things. I really have not been at the warehouse that much, and it's been making me feel guilty. But he's been handling everything like perfectly. Obviously, it's a big part of his job is like all the warehouse things. So it is really cool having a husband that obviously like knows the business. This is his baby too, and it's just really nice. But he left, so I'm still folding things, and then I'm gonna go get dinner for my dad and I and go to his house. I'm really excited. He has a box from my childhood that I feel like was kind of like missing. None of us like really knew where it was, but he found it because I randomly thought about there's a few books like my parents would read to me when I was little, and one of them is Lily's purple plastic purse, and I just wanted to like look through the illustrations of that because I've just been loving embracing like whimsical illustrations and just things that I loved as a kid, and that book came to mind like first when I started to think about illustration. So I'm really excited because he found the box with a few of those books and like other childhood things. So him and I are going to go through that tonight, which will be very wholesome. But it's so nice. One thing I love to do to kind of whimsify my days and romanticize my days when I'm at the warehouse is open the warehouse door, especially if the weather is nice. Obviously if the weather's not it, we don't really open it, but there's something about just having some like natural sunlight in here and fresh air. It just makes me really happy, and I feel like a big thing of embracing just like whimsy in your life is also just appreciating the very small things that God has given us, and for me that is like nature and things, right? And just like fresh air and beautiful days. So I definitely don't take them lightly, and it always just impacts my mood, I feel like, so much when I have the door open and I'm just like looking at the outside. It's very nice. I love it. So that's something I'm doing to whimsify a little warehouse day. But I'm starting to get very hungry, so I'm excited for dinner. Most of the folding is done. We have like a little bit to do in the morning, but honestly, I'm so hungry, and my dad was going to pick up the food now. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go meet him because I'm starving. Comment down below if you ever had a lime green room, because I feel like it was a rite of passage as a kid. Do y'all recognize who that is? It's a baby Dev, not actually a baby. What year was this? Do we remember?
6th or 7th grade.
He would have been in 7th grade, yeah. 7th grade, little Dev. I just got home and opened the garage, and look who just came in my garage for a treatsy. You were rotten. You want me to get you a treatsy? Come on. You want treatsies? I think they're over here still. Come here for your treatsy. You hear yelling. There's like a soccer situation going on. Want your treatsy? Come here. There you go. I don't know if y'all can see, but I'm giving her Miss Treatsy. All out of focus. It's so dark. Is that yummy? He's so cute. Like the second I pull in now, he runs in my garage. It's like, this is a thing, the treatsies. I love it. I'm not complaining. I need to buy another bag. I need to launch treatsies on the website, I guess. You like it? Problem is that we don't like is he's getting kind of bold with coming in our garage, and we don't really just want him like hanging out in our garage because there's stuff in here that could hurt you. No, why are you doing that? Don't go by my refrigerator, stinker. You're welcome for your treatsy. It is cold out. I want to go for a walk, but Deb's about to go watch football, I think, at his parents'. The Steelers play tonight for like Thursday night football, and I'm not walking in the dark by myself. That's a hard no. But I wish I could because I never got to go for a walk today. I ended up being at the warehouse like kind of longer than I expected, but it's okay. I'm gonna have a really cozy night tonight. I'm excited. The girls are in for a little treat. Cozy whimsy treat. Because there's a movie I want to watch. And I'll leave it a surprise, but I'm excited. It was so fun to go through my memory box at my dad's. I feel like that is the most whimsy thing ever. I'm such a nostalgic girl, so to just go through stuff like that is so sweet. And I hadn't seen so many of those things in so long. Like I didn't show most of it, but my dad still had the cup that I took my first sip of coffee from, which is pretty iconic. He took me to like a thing here. I used to be a UNC fan. I'm not anymore because Deb went to state, and I'm definitely an NC State girl, but I grew up a UNC fan. And so we went, like there's a thing called Late Night with Roy Williams was the coach of like UNC for a really long time, and I remember we went to that, and it was like a big deal. It was late and I was young, and I like got to be like there really late. And then my dad needed coffee to drive us home because like we lived a little far away, and so we went to a gas station and he filled up his like UNC Late Night with Roy cup with coffee, and it was a really sweet coffee because he wanted something that like I could try and drink. And I remember it was just like one of those, you know, gas station coffee machines where it like puts in kind of like all the stuff in it, and it was so sweet. And I still remember exactly how it tasted, and he still had that cup. I'm like, how cute is that? So he gave it to me. Yeah, just really cute to kind of go through memories. I didn't even know like my mom had a calendar, and she wrote every single day for the first year of my life, like if I did something memorable, or like one of the days she was like, you were sassy today, because I was like crying a lot, or just like fun little things. And it was crazy. Like there was like a snowstorm, and she's like, we had a snowstorm today. And it just was really cool to read, and it just got me really excited for when we go to have kids. I think to take the time and do those things for them, because now I can say, looking back, that's really special. And there's probably so many times she was tempted to stop writing every single day, and she did a scrapbook for me that I had never seen. And I don't know, it's like, dang, that's really cool and special. So definitely like as a good reminder, I think, to keep scrapbooking and just keep writing things, like even now without kids, just like documenting parts of our life, because it might seem sometimes like tedious now to like, you know, be scrapbooking. And sometimes I'm like, oh, should I really be doing all of this, even though I do enjoy it? But I feel like that kind of just like adds fuel to like keep documenting and just writing fun things and doing scrapbooking. Anywho, I'm ranting. I'm gonna go ahead and hop in the shower. I really need to wash my hair. It's so gross. But I know that tomorrow we're just going to the warehouse, and I have to like do house cleaning and stuff. So I feel like I might as well just wear it up in a ponytail tomorrow and call it a day. So I think I won't wash it. And then I have more time to like go watch my movie and have fun. Because when I have to do the hair, it adds a whole production. So shower time! Tiaras around the house now. A few weeks ago I was going through a different memory box, and this was in there. I think I wore it for like my first dance solo. I think it was part of my costume like way back in the day. I honestly don't really remember, but I put it in my office just because I thought it was like a cute little memory, and now I'll sometimes throw it on just for kicks. And you know what? I gotta do dishes tonight, and I just needed a little vibe booster, and what's more whimsy than wearing a tiara? So I'm gonna throw on my movie, Confessions of a Shopaholic. I saw this in theaters. Y'all have to comment down below if you've seen this. You would think it's like such a memorable, like iconic movie for me based off of how excited I am, but I went in theaters and saw it one time. I don't think I ever saw it again, so I really like don't remember the plot, except that she wore fun clothes and was a shopaholic. Don't really remember like any of their like bases. Like obviously there's more to it. I feel like there was maybe like a little love story situation. I don't really know, but I'm gonna throw this on and do some dishes. I think I might eat the rest of my sushi too. It's like 9 and I just randomly got really hungry again, so that's my night plans. So girly, so fun. Dev's watching football, so we're having a little girls' night. For my favorite time of the night, getting in bed to read all cozy. Literally my favorite thing ever. Oh, you girls are tipping. Also, sorry, I'm like so crooked, but Dev hung my cutie art. This is not from Kirkland's, this is different art. You're probably like, how much art do you have? Just this, and he hung it, and then all the new ones that we have to hang. But I'm obsessed. I got this from, I think, Home Goods. And I think it's just so cute. You can only see part of it, and I'm too lazy to move it for you to see the whole thing. But it's crazy how hanging things on walls makes it feel like home. I think we've still kind of just been stuck in like apartment mode. Like in all of our apartments, we never hung anything because we didn't want to have to deal with like the holes or like them charging us and things. So like we just like, I feel like never made ourselves at home in our apartments, and I feel like we were kind of doing that almost at our house too. And I was like, no, we like literally own this home. We should be hanging stuff and making it really fun. So I'm glad he hung that up. But I'm all cozy. I got my girlies. I have my little warmie. I don't have her warmed up or anything right now, but it has like lavender like scent beads in it, and it is just the greatest thing ever. She's also just so cute. I'm obsessed with her. Her name is Sweetie, by the way. And then obviously I have Marshmallow. You girlies know Marshmallow. She's my little jelly cat, and she's very well loved. I love her so much. So those are my girlies. I'm gonna read with them. I'm reading Pumpkin Spice Cafe. It's very Gilmore Girls vibes, and it's funny because the author's name is Lori Gilmore. I was like, is that actually her name, or do authors have like fake names? Because that's giving fake. Like I almost like don't believe it, because I'm like, what in the world? And she's writing such a cozy Gilmore Girls-esque book. But anywho, I need to stop yapping. I'm gonna read and go to bed. I'm so tired. Tomorrow's Friday though, so I'm really excited. We have to ship out pre-orders, and I just have some fun work to do tomorrow, and I just can't wait because I'm having my grandparents over this weekend for like a little birthday party. It's been both of their birthdays, and it's just fun. I love Fridays. But anywho, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video here because I feel like I've been a yapper girl, but y'all did say you like the long vlog, so I'm trying to kind of deliver. Sam, I'm so sorry. Sorry in advance, but the girlies, they do like the long vlogs. Alright, I will see y'all in my next video next Monday.